Hello there everyone, welcome to another exciting installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. Last we left our heroine, I guess, and her lovely companions. We had defeated a demon who was possessing the body of the previous late Warden Commander Sophia Dryden, and we have come to investigate another part of Warden's Keep, the tower, Avernus' tower, which was supposedly preventing Sophia Dryden, or rather the demon possessing Sophia Dryden, from accomplishing the goals they so desperately wanted to accomplish. So, we shall continue with our investigation, and we shall start things off by reading the ability notes. This appears to be the old research of the Mage Avernus. They detail a series of experiments in terse clinical handwriting.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Okay. So we learned that Avernus was doing really horrible experiments on people. Specifically involving blood and electricity. Next, what we shall investigate is the alchemical concoction. Dun dun dun! Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. This noxious potion appears to be the accumulation of Avernus' horrific research. It promises to unlock the hidden potential of the Titan blood you drank during the joining. Oh, I see he was experimenting on the properties of Grey Warden blood. Yikes. It's pretty scary stuff. Kinda reminds me of, Malin and the Genophage in Mass Effect 2. For those of you who are aware of that, yeah, he was doing very brutal experiments on a race of aliens known as the Krogan, trying to cure a sterility plague, and it was awful, but his results actually produced some interesting data. And this is one of those things where you wonder, should you use the results of unethical testing? And I say, yes, the results should be put to use if they are in existence, because, in all honesty, they're there, you might as well use them. But the person who did the unethical testing should be reprimanded, and efforts should be made in the future to do ethical testing and blah blah blah. Anyway, I believe that yes, unethical testing is bad, but you shouldn't just throw away the results, because then you're kind of stuck in square one. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't do anything about it either. Anyway, I've babbled long enough, so with that in mind, and also, since we're kind of in the middle of the blight and we need whatever we can get, we should make use of this and make sure that the research isn't wasted. Still, if I find this Avernus guy, assuming he's alive, I'm gonna give this guy a stern talking to, because there are just some things you don't do, and he could have done this a better way. I mean, seriously. Okay, with that said, we are going to drink the vial's contents. Dun dun dun. pain racks your body, but there is power in this pain, and a hint of understanding. You have access to new abilities. And let me show you these new abilities, folks. In fact, you gain a new tree called the Power of Blood tree. And this, changes depending on what your class is. You have 2 abilities, but these abilities are different depending on your class. For the warrior, you get the Bloodthirst and Blood Fury ability. Bloodthirst, basically, you sacrifice hit points to gain movement speed, attack speed, better chance of critical hits. Blood Fury, you lose HP, but you can knock back nearby enemies. Pretty useful. If you're a mage, there's a spell that you can use on this tree that actually does extra damage to Darkspawn, which I think is extraordinarily useful, since, yeah, you face a lot of Darkspawn. So, we have made use of Avernus's research, and the next thing we are going to do is go through the door and see what lies beyond. Oh dear. Cutscene time.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration.
Somebody's here and they're alive! Wait, is that?
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
The old warden mage? You're still alive? Or... yeah, you're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
Well, I'm probably gonna ask you to help me get rid of the demons, but first, there's something I'd like to talk about with you. Your experiments.
They were necessary. Any tool, any iota of information that could defeat the fell demons was justified.
Oh.
As a warden, you should know that.
Necessary. Having to relieve yourself after an 8-hour ride is necessary. But there's no excuse for summoning demons.
Charming.
How do you know I'm a warden?
A combination of my research and blood magic. But even without that, who else would brave Soldier's Peak?
Okay, point taken. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm here to recover the Grey Warden's base.
An admirable goal. But in order to achieve this, the demons must be cut off forever.
Alright. Well, before we do that, I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How have you survived these many years?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
So you use blood magic to make yourself live longer. Got it. Not necessarily the best method, since usually blood magic involves summoning demons, and demons are bad things. Anyway. So, since you're the only person alive who was around during that time, tell me what happened here.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more.
Yeah, I beheaded that corpse. You don't have to worry about her walking and talking anymore. So, let me get this straight. King Arland was a tyrant?
He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on.
All right. What happened to this rebellion?
Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tyrn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped.
Ah. So let me get this straight. You practice blood magic on the nobles.
Of course, to nudge people to keep our secrets safe. Sophia should have let me nudge harder. Her scruples were her undoing.
You had to know that summoning so many demons was foolhardy.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. Ugh. I was so close.
Summoning demons is the whole reason this whole mess went to hell in a handbasket. I mean, seriously, there are just some things you don't do, like summon demons.
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
Seems fair enough. I'm all for making amends to things. And even though I disagree with you about how far you're willing to go just to get the job done, to survive or whatever, I can understand that. And honestly, you seem at least reasonable enough that we can convince you to face up to your mistake. So, we've already established that Commander Dryden knew of the demons, so the time for questions is over.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Until the demons are dead, we are allies.
That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
All right. But before we leave, we're grabbing that codex entry, and we're looting all your stuff, because we can. And there's a locked chest here.
What's next?
What's next? What's next is we're going to cleanse this place of demons, because I'm sick of demons! And we honestly kinda have a need for a Grey Warden base. Oh, well, that took longer than I wanted. We are just about out of time here, folks, so I'm going to cut the video off here, but I will see you on the next installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. Like, subscribe, comment, or favorite, whatever you can do to show your support. Thanks for choosing Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. See you next time.